Hey guys, it's Andrea from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and I have some fun things planned for you guys today. So first off, I want to show you my favorite fall coffee drink that I've been making lately that I love so much. So I'm gonna do that with you guys. And then I want to show you guys my fall bedroom. So I didn't do a lot of stuff up there, but I just thought it'd be fun to take you up and kind of show you some little touches that I did for the fall season. And as you can see behind me, I've got some ingredients sitting out. So I want to make some yummy caramel corn with you guys. This is a recipe that my mom has been making since I was a little girl. But I'm going to try to switch it up today and make it a little bit healthier. I don't think you can really call caramel corn healthy, but I do want to try swapping out one of the ingredients and see if we can taste the difference. And then what else? What else did I have planned today? Oh, if we have time, I really want to play with some dried herbs that my mom gave me and see if I can kind of use them to create sort of a wreath in my mudroom. So lots of fun things today. The weather has been gorgeous here in Michigan. I cannot even tell you guys how beautiful the colors are right now. My mom just texted me the other day and she said, is it just me or is fall even more beautiful this year than what it normally is? Maybe just all the sunshine is making the colors pop. I'm not really sure, but I'm so excited to share all this fun stuff with you guys today. So before we get started, let me go ahead and make my yummy fall coffee drink with you guys. It's super simple and you don't need an espresso machine. You don't even need a mixer. You can of course use those things if you'd like, but this is a quick and easy drink that I can just whip up during nap time fast. So let me show you guys what it is. All right guys, well let's start off by making this yummy fall coffee drink to get us started. I usually just save whatever leftover coffee we have in the morning and put it in a big old mason jar in the fridge. And that way we can enjoy iced coffee whenever we are craving it. So we're gonna start with some iced coffee. And I just pour it into a smaller mason jar with a lid. And then to sweeten my coffee, I just like to use a little bit of pure maple syrup. Next, we're just gonna add some pumpkin pie spice. Now you can definitely add pureed pumpkin to this mixture if you'd like. I've done that before. I think that it's fine without the pumpkin, but you can definitely add it. So again, you can use as much or as little pumpkin pie spice as you'd like. I tend to like a lot of spice in my drink. And then once you add that in, you're just gonna top it off with some heavy whipping cream. And again, if you like your coffee more on, the light side, add more cream. If you like it darker, add less. But basically that is it. And then I just put the lid on the mason jar and give it a really good shake. And what that does when you shake it all up is it really helps to create this sort of foam on top, and it just makes it even more special. And of course, you could always whip up some homemade whipped cream and add that to the top as well to make it even more decadent, but I don't feel like taking that step today. So we're just gonna drink it as is. And then I like to top it off with a couple of ice cubes to keep it nice and cold, stick a straw in there, and then you can enjoy this delicious iced fall coffee drink. All right guys, wasn't that drink so easy? It's so delicious, I already have it half gone. Yummy. The maple syrup and the pumpkin pie spice. Like I said, you can add pureed pumpkin into it, but for me, when I add the pure pumpkin, it always tends to settle towards the bottom. And it does add some flavor, but you really have to keep stirring and mixing. So I think the pumpkin pie spice and the maple syrup, that does it for me, and it just tastes like fall. So I hope you enjoy this yummy drink. Now let's get started on the caramel corn next. I wanna get that in the oven, and then I'll go show you my fall bedroom. So, like I said, my mom has been making this recipe for years and years. The ingredients are really simple. You just need 6 quarts of popped popcorn. I've already popped mine. We just have like a little air popper. Then you need 2 sticks of butter, 2 cups of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of vanilla, and am I missing anything? Oh yes. So it calls for the light corn syrup, and that's what I'm going to replace today. So my mom has tried swapping out the corn syrup for maple syrup, and maple syrup is just a little bit more thin than corn syrup. So today I'm gonna try using raw honey, and we'll see how it goes. It's a little thicker, reminds me more of corn syrup, so we're gonna try it today, see how it tastes, see if my boys notice a difference. I've just started off by preheating my oven to 250 degrees. So that's going now. And then I want to talk for a moment about what I like to bake my popcorn in. So a lot of people I've seen, when they make this, they use the big old sheet trays, which are fine, but it's so hard to really stir your popcorn in those things, in my opinion. It flips over all over the place, it can get inside your oven. So I actually use a big old roaster pan, and it's just super simple to stir the popcorn. You don't have to be really careful with it, and you stir every 15 minutes, and it just works great for me. So that's what I've always used. So let me go ahead and get started on the caramel mixture. So today's video is sponsored by Avocrafts, and I am so excited to share this US-based company with you guys for so many reasons. Avocrafts kitchen utensils are made out of 100% natural teak wood, so you don't have to worry about toxic microplastics leaching into your food when you're cooking with plastic kitchen utensils. Their wooden utensils have much softer edges so they don't scratch or damage your cookware. They're durable and heat-proof, allowing you to cook at high temperatures without melting your spoons. And of course, they're naturally beautiful, which is my favorite part about these spoons. While some people prefer the modern look of like plastic or metal, there's an element of elegance and coziness in wooden kitchen utensils that make them my preferred kitchen utensil set. And if you click the link in the description below, you can grab this set that I have here, which includes 7 cooking utensils. It comes with a spatula, a frying spatula, a rice spoon, colander, soup ladle, stirring spoon, as well as a versatile cooking spoon. And all of these pieces come with a beautiful acacia wood holder. So if you're ready to ditch your plastic utensils and protect your cookware and switch over to something so much more beautiful, then I would highly recommend you grabbing these gorgeous wooden utensils by Avocrafts. I have been using these utensils over the past couple of weeks, and I really love them. I love how durable they are and how versatile they are. So thanks again to Avocrafts. I'm so excited to be using these utensils in my kitchen today. All right guys, so let's move on over to the stove here. Like I said, I've already got it preheating to 250 degrees, and the sun is finally shifting into the kitchen. So we've got some pretty light pouring in here now. So hopefully you guys will be able to see everything okay. I'm gonna start off by adding 2 sticks of butter to my saucepan. Now, can you tell which stick is grass-fed? Isn't that crazy, the difference between grass-fed butter and regular? So much more yellow and beautiful. If you can buy grass-fed, I would do it. It's so much better for you. So anyways, 2 sticks of butter, grass-fed or not, is just fine. We're gonna put that into the saucepan here. So once the butter is all melted, I'm going to add the brown sugar and the honey to this mixture, and I'm gonna boil it for 5 minutes exactly. So you wanna put on a timer or watch the clock, and you know, once it comes to like a rolling boil, say that 5 times fast, you watch that timer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the brown sugar. This is 2 cups. Let me just say that I realize brown sugar is by no means healthy. I'm using organic, but still, everything in moderation, right? As long as you're not making this caramel corn every day. All right, I am going to turn the heat up a little bit. I also need to add in my honey, so let me do that. Okay, so now that I have my sugar, butter, and honey in the pan, I'm gonna turn the heat up to high. Keep a close eye on it. and let it come to a boil. And like I said before, you're gonna let it boil for 5 minutes before adding the baking soda and vanilla. Okay guys, so my mixture has come to a boil and I've already started my timer here. So it's going, we've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on this. I don't wanna walk away. Okay, so this is totally optional, but I just licked the back of my spoon. I feel like the honey definitely has more flavor and it's maybe even a tad sweeter. So I could have potentially gone with less. In order to counterbalance that sweetness, I'm gonna try adding some salt to the mixture. Again, this is not in the original recipe. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm going to share both recipes with you, this modified version and the original, on my blog, so you guys can check it out. But I'm just gonna, like I said, add, I don't know if I should do a full teaspoon, maybe about a half a teaspoon of salt. I love sweet and salty, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay guys, my timer's up. So shut that off, and I'm going to shut off the heat and add the vanilla and baking soda, and then we'll give it a quick stir and pour it over the popcorn. You can see how beautiful that color is after adding the baking soda. It sort of like foams up and looks like delicious toffee almost. It's so pretty. Okay guys, I've got my 6 quarts of popcorn here, and here's my caramel sauce. I'm just gonna kind of pour it over the popcorn at this point. Be careful because this pot is very hot. And give the popcorn a little bit of a stir. Try to really pour the caramel on all areas. Okay, I am going to put this in the sink and switch over to this longer spatula here to get all of this caramel incorporated into the popcorn. This spatula is absolutely perfect for mixing this popcorn because what I'm doing is kind of scraping that caramel off the bottom of my roasting pan and incorporating it in. So it's perfect for this. You can see all of my popcorn is covered with the caramel mixture. So I'm going to put it in the oven. It's already preheated at 250 degrees and let it bake for 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna stir it, bake it another 15 minutes, stir it, bake it another 15 minutes. You do this 4 times, so it bakes for about an hour, and then you're done. You just have to let the popcorn cool and you can enjoy it. I'm gonna sneak a little piece and see if I can taste that salt that I added. Oh my goodness. I think that was the perfect addition. I can't wait for my family to try this. I want to share with you guys my fall bedroom. So I'm going to take you up there and give you a little tour. It's nothing, you know, crazy or amazing, but I think it's pretty and I enjoy sharing my home with you guys. So let's go take a look. All right, guys, here we are up in the bedroom space. It is not staged perfectly. I've got a pack and play behind me, but I just thought it would be fun to share a few little fall touches that I made up here with you guys. Didn't end up finding like fall bedding I'm still on the hunt for some pretty like bedding that's, I don't know, maybe deeper colors. I love my bedding. I just think that it's very summery, just bright and light and white, which I love. But maybe for the fall, it would be fun to throw in a color, like a deep blue or, I don't know, green. Maybe green would be pretty. You guys can let me know, but let me just kind of walk around and share with you guys what I added up here. Okay guys, so right when you come up the stairs, the first thing that I did, which is so simple really, is I just added these really pretty dried hydrangeas to this little basket. I just have it hanging from the reclaimed wood here. You know if you've watched my previous videos how much I love using dried flowers for fall, and I just think it's a beautiful pop of green right at the top of the stairs. I just realized I probably could have put like a cozy fall blanket on this bench that my husband made for me, but that's this corner. I recently picked up this book and I haven't even had a chance to go through it yet. Have you guys seen this one? Feels like home. It looks like it's gonna be a good one. So I kind of flipped through it and it was 50% off at a store because it's ripped right here on the binding. So I grabbed it and I can't wait to flip through it. So this area over here is one of my favorite little fall moments. My sister found these beautiful dried leaves on a walk and she brought them to me and I love the color of them. Again, she just found these outside, you guys. Such a great way to decorate for fall. Just go outside and gather some dried flowers or leaves. They look so beautiful in these bottles that I already had sitting here. I just love the way they look over here for fall. Isn't that pretty? Now, I think that this table could probably use a little pumpkin. You know, it could probably use a fall pillow on the chair, maybe a cozy blanket. But I don't know, do you guys decorate your bedrooms for fall? I just wanted a few touches here and there. I didn't go crazy. I have been meaning, I was gonna ask you guys, I have been meaning to look for a solution for those cords. Maybe get some brass cord covers or something like that, but I'm really loving the fall leaves there. I just think that's such a pretty moment. And I still love this entire area here with the beams. So, yeah. I guess I could shut the overhead lights off, but it was a little bit dark up here. Okay, over on this side, I added that picture to my husband's nightstand, and of course, more of those beautiful fall flowers. They are so pretty. They have like a little touch of pink in them, but I don't know, the soft green really reminds me of fall, and I just think they're so pretty. I'm a little bit torn because I'll be honest, I do enjoy seeing the picture itself. Like, I feel like the stems almost take away from it. I think the picture on its own looks beautiful. And I played around with the idea of hanging the stems like as if they were drying, you know, something like that. I'm not sure. It's hard to do one-handed. Or maybe just using them down below. I'm not really sure, but I just stuck them in the picture for now, and I think that they just look really pretty for fall. So that's where they landed, and I just think it's a pretty little fall touch there. So that's about it. Like I said, it's nothing super special or crazy. I'll be honest, you guys, I'm already thinking about, like, where am I gonna put the Christmas tree up here? And, you know, what else can I add? Look at this kitty. Look at this kitty. Just basically how can I decorate this space for Christmas? That's kind of where my mind is at right now. I'm sorry to all of you who hate thinking about Christmas this early. I'm just thinking about it, that's all, just thinking. So kind of playing around with ideas and where I want to put our little tree up here this year. Hopefully that pack and play won't stay for long, but yeah, just thought I'd give you a little look at the space. So the tree might even be pretty over in this corner as you come up the stairs. I don't know. We'll see. Okay guys, so my mom gave me all of this beautiful, I forgot what the herb is called. Let me text her. Anyways, I just think it's beautiful and I want to try adding it to my to my back entry somehow. I love the way it dried, and I think it could be pretty for all seasons. So I know it's probably gonna make a little bit of a mess. I probably should have played with it when it was more fresh. But yeah, let's see what we can come up with. So this kitchen door leads to a little mudroom area, the tiniest little mudroom ever with the tallest ceilings ever. So it's like, I don't even know. What is that, like 2 by 3 feet? It's so tiny when you come in the back door, but we are working on finishing that basement space. And if you've been around here for a while, it's dirty, guys. Fall in Michigan, muddy boots. I've got to clean. If you've been following along for a while, we refinished this space last year, and my husband added these beautiful reclaimed beams to the ceiling. We painted, we added these little pegs, and then this leads down to our basement, which we are working on finishing. You can see he did a beautiful job with those brick tiles. I just love them so much. I've had these dried hydrangeas in this basket, but what happens is this door opens up and hits the basket, and as you can see, it's just making a huge mess. And I'm getting little petals all over the place. So I think this wall is just calling for something. It's so tall. And those long stems, I don't know, maybe they're too long for this basket, but I just feel like they'd be so pretty somehow on this wall. Am I crazy? I don't know. So I don't even know how I'm going to hang them. My husband's gonna have to help me, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. So I'm gonna first see if they'll stick in this basket, and then I'll take these out for now, and yeah, we'll just see how they look. Okay guys, I have a bit of a mess down there to clean up, but I shortened the branches. I don't know, I think that because I messed with them so much, all of the little white berries came off. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? Let's see if I can get it to focus. So definitely should have messed with this before it dried, because then it probably would have stayed intact better. But I still think it's pretty for like fall and winter. What do you guys think? Or does it just look like dead branches? All right, let me see if I can enlist my husband to hang it up on that wall and see how it looks. All right, guys, I have about 2 minutes left. Ooh, make that 1 minute left on my popcorn. I just want to mention a few things. Once you pull it out of the oven and stir it for the last time, it's still gonna feel sticky at first, but just let it cool and it'll crisp up and be nice and crunchy. I like to store my popcorn in one of those big glass storage jars. I just washed one of mine, so I'm gonna dry it off and get it ready to go. And then I just keep it out on the counter, and it's really yummy for the kids to grab for a snack or whatever. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should mention. I can't wait to try it with the honey. There's my timer, just a second. I was just saying, I can't wait to try it with the honey. Look how beautiful that is. It's nice and golden, brown. So like I said, just stir it one more time and let it cool. And once it's nice and cool, you can transfer it to your jar. All right, I have to try a little bit for you guys. It's kind of warm still, kind of sticky. Already crunchy. You can definitely taste, the honey for sure. So if you're not a huge honey fan, you might not want to substitute it out, but I like the taste of honey. I think that's really good. So I'm sort of wondering if I could have taken that half a teaspoon of salt and upped it to a teaspoon maybe. I'm gonna have my husband try it and tell me what he thinks. But I hope you guys enjoyed this family favorite recipe. It's so much fun to make this time of year. I can't wait to have this on hand. We're gonna carve pumpkins this weekend. We're taking the boys to a corn maze. So This will be super fun to bring along in the car ride with us. When my husband gets home from work, I'm gonna have him try to hang those dried stems in the mudroom. See if he can figure out how to do that. I'll share that footage with you guys, but make sure you check the link in the description below and head on over to Avocrafts to grab yourself those amazing teak utensils. And don't forget, they would make a great Christmas gift if you're looking to start your gift shopping early this year. So anyways, see, it's already getting nice and crunchy as it cools off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I so enjoyed hanging out with you this afternoon. If you're new here, I would love you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Mike, why can't you just get a ladder? Oh my word, babe. Okay, Mike, you are so stubborn. Oh my goodness.
That's about right here.
This is a great angle. Oh. Thank you. All right, you need to get out of the way.
You take this?
Thank you. Mike. Oh my word.
There it is.
Hey babe, I think you hung it too high.
Huh? Are you serious?
I'm just kidding, it's fine. I mean, maybe it's a little high, but that's good. I think it's pretty.
It's too high?
I think it's pretty. Do you like it?
I like it that
I've
way.
been looking for something to put there.
Yeah, it's perfect height.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, by the way, she texted me and I think she said it's like Sweet Ann or Sweet Annie. Something like that. Looks pretty there.